Scott? Well, Boise's mayor is rededicating 2 parks in the City of Trees to honor local tribes. 6 on Your Side's McKenna King explains why the renaming of these parks is an important step toward creating a better relationship with members of those tribes.
Mayor Beater and the chairman of the Shoshone-Paiute tribes renamed and rededicated Quarry View Park, renaming it Eagle Rock Park, the historical name for the park among indigenous people, and renaming Castle Rock Reserve to Chief Eagle Eye Reserve in honor of the Boise Valley tribes.
A lot of our ancestors' remains are throughout this valley, and in particular, they're buried along below Eagle Rock.
While the Shoshone-Paiute tribes were forced to leave the place they called home nearly 150 years ago, the Boise Valley has never completely been removed from the people who were here originally.
If you will notice, on a lot of the streets, they're named after our people, Shoshone and Bannock.
A foundation for a friendship between native Boise Valley tribes and Idahoans in the making for nearly a decade. 2019 is the 9th annual Return of the Boise Valley People Gathering, where tribes come together to share stories and remember their ancestors who were removed by soldiers in 1869 when silver and gold were discovered in the Boise Valley.
You're not going to read about it in history books because it's written by white people, and our history is oral, much of it.
Because it was the U.S. military who removed the tribes 150 years ago, it makes the partnership even more special, helping identify cultural sites on the training area in Ada County.
We work directly with the 5 tribes that claim sovereign rights to the area.
Jake Frolinger works with the Idaho Air National Guard, focusing on tribal outreach. To date, he says they have done archaeological surveys on 150,000 acres of military land, and in those surveys identified nearly 400 archaeological sites from the Boise Valley tribes.
When gold and silver was discovered, they were marched out by the military. So we've really done a lot to try to build those relationships back up.
And when archaeological sites are identified, the Idaho Air National Guard gives the location of that land to the tribes for preservation of their own ancestors' history, helping in their efforts to eventually build a cultural center in Boise. In studio, McKenna King, 6 on Your Side.
For more information on the Idaho Air National Guard's efforts to preserve that land, head to our website, 6onyourside.com, and click on this story.